Superthou started at the Celtics in Rimutaka. First leg went to Castle Point, 128 k's, where we took a photo of the bike in front of the lighthouse just to show that we've been. There's a quick jaunt over Langdale Road down to the Riversdale store, 51k, quite a windy road, but good, lots of fun, and photographed the bike outside the Riversdale store. Third leg from Riversdale up through the middle of the Hawke's Bay, or lower southern Hawke's Bay, to Pongaroa, 138k, and take a photo outside the lovely, beautifully stocked with pies Pongaroa General Store. From Pongaroa out to State Highway 2 and over the Pahiatua Saddle to Akalturi, 83 kilometres, and great ride from Pongaroa to Pahiatua, really windy, a little bit damp in places, which made it pretty exciting, but all in all, bloody nice trip actually. I arrived in Pahiatua and looked around for some petrol. Finally found some, rode over the Pahiatua Saddle and took the fourth photo, checkpoint 4 at Aokauturi School. From there, we're going from Aokauturi up to Patongata Tavern through the Central Hawke's Bay, and the ride through the Manawatu Gorge, which was pretty good until halfway through, where I ended up meeting a bit of traffic, which, having had tickets earlier in the year, I was too concerned about crossing the double yellow line and overtaking. So it was a bit of a bugger. It slowed me down, but not by much anyway. After riding through southern Hawke's Bay and through my old hometown of Waipaparea, I ended up in sort of northern Hawke's Bay at the Patongata Tavern. Okay, trip today is the Superthou 1000. It's actually called the Superthou 1000k in 14 hours, and I'm at about the halfway point. Just going to take this out because I can't hear myself speak. Halfway point at Patongata Tavern, which is in sunny Hawke's Bay. I snuck through Waipukurau where my mother lives, because I didn't want to know I was coming through, otherwise I would have had to stop. I think I might be behind time, so I can't spend too much longer here having a chat. I'm going from here up through to Hawke's Bay, then over the Napier Taihape Road, and then along a little track called Fields Track, down the Paraparas, and then back home to Wellington. And I've got to get back by 8:30, I think, to make it within my time. So it's about 1:30 now. I better get a move on. From the Patongata Tavern, I rode along the beautiful middle road, which leads up towards Hastings, and the idea was to head towards the Gentle Annie and over to the Rangatiki River Bridge, close to Taihape. Middle road, beautiful sweeping corners, long straights, stunning road, beautiful weather, slightly overcast, and really warm conditions. The Gentle Annie from Flaxmere over to Taihape is an amazing road for motorcycling. It's like 4 seasons in one day. On the eastern side, closest to Hawke's Bay, the road's pretty scrappy and it goes up pretty high, so pretty high altitude. In winter there's often a lot of snow there, but and the road in those early stages is pretty narrow. It used to be unsealed and is now sealed, but there's a thin layer of gravel over the top of it, so you've got to be careful. Quite a few single lane bridges, and then once you're over that sort of up and down area, you come out on these wide open sort of almost prairie expanses that sort of slope down towards the western side of the North Island, and you get great vistas out to the west. Stunning, stunning ride. I pulled up to the Rangatiki River Bridge for checkpoint 6, and beautiful little spot. From there I was going to ride through to nearly to Taihape and up to Waiouru, and then down to a place called Fields Track, 93 k's. Checkpoint 7 was at the Whangaehu River Bridge, and then the long road, or winding road on Fields Track, which again is a single road with a little bit of roadworks, very light dusting of chip on it. You have to be careful, but stunning road to ride, and a lot of fun. Love it. From the end of Fields Track, you turn left and go down the Paraparas towards Wanganui, down the Foxton Straight and heading back home to Wellington, where the ride ends at the Backbencher. Just out of Wellington, between Paikakawiki and Pukerua Bay, there's a really lovely stretch of road that follows the coastline, and I was lucky enough to see a lovely sunset as I rode along there. Quite heavy traffic, nowhere to pass, but really nice end to the ride before I hit the urban motorway and headed on into the Backbencher to check in and say hi to the team. A great super foul celebrating 10 years of 1K ride. Had a great time, rode pretty much all of it on my own. Didn't do a great time, did it in 13 hours and 40 minutes or so, so I was within the time by about 20 minutes. Here's the whole ride out to Castle Point, Riversdale, Pongaroa, the Kalturi, Patangata, Gentilani, Fields Track and back to the Backbencher. The map said 1019 k's, but I took 1043. Here are the stats. No top speed shown for obvious reasons. Check out some more rides on thinman.co.nz and don't forget to subscribe.